Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is my first video of 2018. Can you believe it? We survived 2017. Thank you, Jesus. This is a fun and exciting tutorial for me. This is my first favorite, since this is basically last year was my first year to YouTube. So I'm going to piece together all of my favorites from 2017, show them to you, and I hope you guys enjoy it. But before we do that, I have a PSA. I would like to let you know the things that I am leaving behind in 2017. Starting with number one, we are leaving behind bodysuits because, well, it's time. 2, I am leaving Instagram behind, and you may not understand why, but for me, Instagram is just a very toxic atmosphere, and this is a new year, and I'm working and focusing towards healing and positivity. So Instagram, I'm sorry, c'est la vie, but you know, it's time we go our separate ways. And 3, I am doing my best to cut out sweets completely. I would like to get back in shape this year. I want you guys to tell me down below what you guys are leaving behind in 2017. Douchebag boyfriends, bad friends, carbs. Tell me what you guys are leaving behind. I know Michelle's going to tell me that I should have included overalls, but you know what? Those are going to make a full comeback, and I am convinced. All right, I'm done babbling. Let's get started. If I didn't already tell you, this is going to be a very long video. I am sorry. I'm going to keep it as short as I possibly can. So grab a snack, grab a drink, grab your Fiji water, grab whatever you need to grab. So for 2018, I'm really hoping for a ton of new products. More translucent powders, more brows. I don't know, maybe some more matte foundations. In 2017, we had a lot of full coverage foundations. We had a lot of highlighters. Man, I think it was the year of highlighters. So I'm excited for what 2018 has in store in all aspects, especially makeup. So with saying that, I think the first product that I'm going to mention is my Giorgio Armani. And I am in 5.5. I love this foundation, strictly because, well, not strictly, but I love the smell, and I also love the finish. It literally just leaves my skin so smooth. It literally just looks airbrushed. So it is a staple in my collection. The second foundation in my collection is the Kat Von D Lock-It, and I am in light 48 neutral. I can tell you that this literally was probably my number one used foundation in 2017. I mean, this is my second bottle, and look at this. I mean, it's almost already gone. It just lays so perfectly on the skin. It's long wear, the coverage is amazing, and I mean, it's 24-hour, and who doesn't want 24-hour coverage? The last foundation that was absolutely one of my favorites in 2017 was the Hourglass Vanish Foundation, and it looks just like this, and I am in shade Nude. And what I usually do is I just go in and do probably about 6 or 7 swipes all over my face, and then I buff it out with my Kabuki. And this stuff is amazing. I get so many compliments on my skin every time I wear this because it literally just, I don't know, it's so full coverage first of all, but it's weightless, which I love. So it doesn't feel really heavy or cakey on my face, and it has the coverage of a concealer, which, I mean, is amazing. There are days when I don't really feel like doing all of the baking and everything, so I'll just use the hourglass, and I won't even do concealer, and I feel like my face just looks good. So if you haven't tried this, this is a must. My second one is my holy grail, and you guys know this because I talk about it a lot on my channel, and it is the Pore Minimizing Photo Finish Primer, and this stuff really just is amazing. I have oily skin, which makes my pores, you know, more noticeable, and I use this every single day. I sometimes use it with the 2-in-1. I don't know what I do with that. The 2-in-1 and this stuff. I mean, I can't tell you guys how amazing it is. It dramatically reduces the look and the size of your pores. This non-drying formula also absorbs oil for up to 8 hours of flawlessly smooth, shine-free skin. Wear alone, over or under makeup, or dab on for touch-ups. This is amazing. If you guys haven't tried it, you need to get it. So the next thing on my list is concealer, and I have 3. And the first one is the Tarte Shape Tape. I mean, this was sent from the concealer god. It does everything you need to conceal. No questions asked. It's probably one of the best that I've ever used, and it is obviously one of my favorites. It's weightless, and it just gives you that complete full coverage that every gal wants. The next one that I have is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer, and I love this, and I use this one in light, and I love this because it sets itself. You don't need a translucent powder. You can just apply it and boom, you're done, you're good. And I love the wand on this one because it is so flat. It gives you that ability to get like right up in there, you know? The last is absolutely one of my main staples in my collection, and it is the Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. This stuff will save your life. And if you're like me and you don't get a lot of sleep because you know, for whatever reason, I wake up in the morning sometimes and I look super tired and I have bags under my eyes, and this stuff just hides it all. I mean, I use this when I like to spot conceal because a little bit goes a long way. I mean, literally, just like that much. You dab it on and I mean, it's amazing. I don't know how I've survived my entire life without it. This stuff is magic, okay? Magic. The next thing that I think we're going to talk about is blushes, and I only have 2 because I don't wear blushes that often. And the first one is Margin Frost, and this is obviously a powder blush by MAC. And I love this because it's just so soft and so neutral. Second one is Peaches, and I love this one in the spring and summer seasons because it looks so pretty with a tan. A lot of times in the summertime, I won't wear foundation. I'll do a little bit of spot concealing and I'll pop this bad boy on and out the door I go. So I think this is a good place to go to now, and this is going to be bronzers. I was kind of debating on whether or not I wanted to talk about this because this is such an expensive product, but I mean, it is one of my holy grails, and this is the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel bronzer, and it comes in one color, and it looks just like this, and I'm obsessed with this. And I've had this thing literally for 2 years, you guys. I kid you not. It never goes down. I mean, it's Chanel. Hello. Anyways, it doesn't say this, but it is a cream to powder bronzer. It sets so quickly. It lays on the skin beautifully, and I mean, it blends like a dream. Second bronzer is the Hoola bronzer by Benefit. This is my everyday go-to. I have a travel size in my purse. I actually have one in my desk, and then this is the one that I carry with me and that I wear every day. This stuff is amazing. I go through it so often. I usually buy 2 at a time. You can't go wrong with it. It's no shine, no shimmer, completely matte, and it's just the perfect bronzing powder. I mean, there's just no other word. It is literally perfect. Let's talk about highlights. Oh, let's talk about that little baby angel. Oh, so cute. Anyways, moving right along. My first favorite highlighter of the year is by the good old Riri. She came out when she released her Fenty Beauty line, and this is Trophy Wife. And I wore this one night when I was in Oklahoma and we went out, and I got so many compliments on this highlight because I shined bright like a diamond. Do you like what I did there? Anyways, so stupid. I'll insert a clip to the side of how amazing this looked on the skin. You guys, it is a little overpowering. Oh, can you see that in the lighting? Oh, super, super gorge. I mean, it just melts into the skin. It's amazing. So the next highlighter in my collection is the Dose of Colors Desi X Katie collection, and this is in Fuego. First of all, let's just talk about the packaging, okay? I mean, if the packaging doesn't sell you, then nothing will. So this is what it looks like, and I love this highlighter because it doesn't leave a white cast on your skin, and you can build this up. I mean, you can put 3 or 4 coats on it and it just melts into the skin. It just reminds me of Edward Cullen. I mean, look at this. And my last highlight tonight is the Kylie Jenner King highlighter. And I mean, this stuff gives Tinkerbell a run for her money. Check this out, you guys. I mean, look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. It's like a golden champagne color, and it just, oh, it reflects gorgeous in the only thing that I don't like is it is very, very messy. But I mean, the color payoff and the shimmer is just amazing. You can wear it all over your body. So we're gonna move on to palettes. And my first one was the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes. And first of all, this smells just like peaches. So good. And I mean, it has, look at those colors, you guys. They are amazing. I can do so many looks with this palette. This is actually one of the main palettes that I take with me whenever I travel. They're all velvet matte shadows. So if you're looking for a palette that has those dark shades but also has those neutral and those light shades, this is probably the palette for you. My next favorite palette is the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette. Look at these colors. Super matte, super neutral, super Whitney. And the last palette of 2017 is the Jaclyn Hill palette. I have been having so much fun with this palette. So much fun. I have been trying new looks, and I've been getting so many compliments on my eyes using this palette. These colors are gorge. They're super blendable. I mean, creamy, and I am obsessed.